Are we live?
How are we supposed to know if we're live?
They're going to tell us.
Wait, I see people commenting from Pennsylvania. Do you have good eyesight? Can you see their comments?
I can't see the comments, no.
You're live.
Okay, hey everybody! How is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I have gone live on Instagram. And tonight is such a special night. I could not think of a better way to greet you all in the new year. It's just been my birthday.
That's right.
And so we can kind of celebrate tonight. First of all, I want to introduce or reintroduce KK, Kaylin Evans, everybody.
Hi.
KK is my sister-in-law, but she was also my hair and makeup and wardrobe. Everything. What would you call yourself, a guru or
sure.
Just my everything for over 20 years?
I'm your everything.
Yes.
I like that. That's
and
good.
Then she had her second little precious baby girl and decided to come off the road. So KK came over tonight to do this experience with me that I'm so excited to tell you about. And she did my hair and makeup. So
I did. Only for the wine though.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I have missed you so much. I can't even tell you. All right, you guys. This is something that I've wanted to do for so long, and I have found the most amazing wine. Everything about it, I absolutely love. And so we are partnering with the company Boxed, and tonight we are going to taste all of these different wines that this amazing company has to offer. And I'm so proud and honored to be partnering with them, where we're also going to talk a little bit later about how some of the proceeds are going to be going to Thistle Farms, which is located here in Nashville, Tennessee.
We won't be able to say that later once we start drinking.
Thistle Farms is kind of
it's hard.
It is. It's like a tongue twister. But my dear songwriter friend Marcus Hummon, who I wrote Born to Fly with, his wife runs Thistle Farms, and I know I'm just kind of like talking like crazy, but
it's just because you want to try the wine.
I can't wait to try this wine, and I'm so excited to be partnering with this amazing company. So what we're going to do now is we are actually going to bring on the CEO of Boxed and let you guys meet her. She is going to help us and walk us through this process.
Yes.
And tell us all about this amazing wine. I have to tell you, to be honest, KK, I've tried this wine. I've tried a lot of this wine.
I have not.
And I actually drank this wine on my birthday, which was February 5th. It is incredible.
I'm a Boxed virgin, so.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I have not tried any of this wine.
Yeah, and
I'm honest.
And I'm not a connoisseur, but I love red wine.
Right.
I love all kinds of wine, but especially red. And I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. So
I just love alcohol.
No, we don't like any other alcohol.
Just wine.
Except
and it has to be good
boxed wine.
And I prefer wine in a boxed atmosphere.
Yes, it's got it's the coolest packaging ever. So anyway, without further ado, please welcome Sara Puel, everybody. Hi, Sara.
Hey, ladies. I was laughing really hard that you're a Boxed virgin. I'm like, well, perfect time to pop that with the box.
We'll pop it. I need to stop there. Sorry.
Yeah, but I am not. I have tried it, and I will tell you, maybe I'll tell you later what my favorite one is, but I have a favorite. But I'm going to let you tell us all about your company, and we're so excited to be joining up with you guys. I'm honored and thrilled.
Likewise, I'm so excited that we're doing this. I think we're going to do some really exciting things and big things here. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. But you know what? I do the same thing. I don't tell anybody what my favorite is until they've tasted through. So we'll do that at the end, because I like to say, I don't like to lead the witness, because we are on a mission to be your house wine. And so if it's going to be in your house, it needs to be the one that you like. And just because I like one doesn't mean you're going to like it. And so that's the whole thing, is first things first, permission to like what you like as we taste through. If there's one you don't like, don't drink it.
Right.
Drink all of them, all of them, whatever you need to do. I have no feelings when it comes to that, because I want you to like the one you're drinking. So,
okay. I don't know if you want to do this now, but I also forgot. I was so nervous before doing this, because I don't know, I haven't gone live on Instagram in a while.
How
I don't
are
know.
you nervous?
I don't
I'm like
know.
behind these boxes, like over here.
I feel like you're better at this than me. So
I'm drunk.
May's basically better at drinking. But do you want to go ahead and tell everybody about how it works and like?
Why don't we do this first? Why don't you each put a little bit of number one in your wine glasses, because it feels like a safer space if everybody has a little drink. And so if you are tuning into this, you don't have boxed at home, it's fine. I drink bottles too sometimes. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass so we're not drinking all by ourselves.
Okay.
Does it need to breathe? I feel like breathing.
You know, we built this wine to drink it. And so we don't want you to have to wait 6 weeks to have a sip of it after you poured it into your glass. So feel free to.
Yes. So cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And thus wine tasting begins. Here we go.
Let the wine tasting begin. So, you know, first things first, you smell what you smell, just drink it. You're tapping into the number one. I'll tell you a little bit about the company while we're talking about them. Number one, light, bright, crisp, easy going. I mean, I feel like this is a universally easy to put down wine. So it's like not offensive to anybody on the planet. And we're putting an ultra premium wine in the box. If we sold our white wines, we'd sell them for 30 or 40 bucks a bottle, and our red wines, 40 or 50 bucks a bottle. Number one, 0 residual sugar. So for those of you who think that wine gives you a headache, it only gives you headaches if it's got a lot of sugar in it. So
all right, less hangover.
So there's that. There's the no hangover wine. And I've tested that theory many times by consuming a little bit more than I should.
Okay, I love this because it's delicious. It's not too sweet,
no,
but it's also not dry or bitter in any way. It's kind of perfect.
If it were chilled, because Tennessee gets so hot, like it would go down super easy on a
hot summer day. It's truly delicious.
I love it.
Two things. Pop those whites in your fridge, and they fit nicely. It's a cute little snug box. It's hard to see on here, but that's wood. Everybody likes to knock on it when they get it the first time. And you know what? Worst case scenario, grab a few ice cubes. Like, who's judging you? You're at home.
Exactly.
No.
I love the packaging so much.
Yeah.
I love the packaging. It's just really cool. And you're right. It'll look, it looks cool in your kitchen. Like, look at that behind you.
I know. I love that.
It doesn't look like.
It's a little outrageous to have all of the wines tapping, but it is my company, so I kind of have to. But it looks really good when there's one cute little box over there in the corner.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can see it at a wedding.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
To have like an alcohol vendor, have them all be like, what do you like?
Absolutely.
Have the one you like. You know, the other thing is when you have house guests, right? It's like they're always like, what can I drink? And you're like, the house wine's right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tap in.
I don't like the process of having to open a bottle of wine.
Right.
And also I feel like once you open a bottle of wine, you have to finish it because I don't know, I'm kind of picky about that. This is just amazing day after day after day after day. And like I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to drink the box that I had for my birthday.
Like you can't see how much you've been drinking.
Yes, I will say it probably didn't take long enough for me to drink it, but there's no shame in that either.
No.
Listen, 4 bottles in every box. It stays fresh up to 6 weeks. I like to say the first time you get the box, I call it peak box excitement, and everybody drinks it faster than they would normally settle into the routine of consuming wine. But that's exactly the point, right? Sometimes you just want a glass. And the whole idea of opening a bottle, or even, dare I say, the stress of looking at your bottles and saying, which one do I open? What do I want to have?
Right.
You don't have to think about it. I want to be what you drink on Tuesday. You know, you're just like, oh, just give me a glass.
Absolutely.
It's
number
wine on
one.
tap.
I love wine on tap.
I can't wait to say you want a glass of number 2, though. That's going to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I know. Well, it's fun when people do start referring themselves by number. So let's do that. Are you guys ladies ready to try a little of number 2?
I can't drink all of this or I'll be drunk by number 9.
I saw this on a TV show one time. When you do wine tasting, you just pour it in the
in the spoon, yes.
And that's
then you
fun.
try, what is that called? Suicide?
It's called the suicide 7-Eleven when you get a little bit of everything.
Right.
Yeah. It's like when you mix all the like
sodas
together. All right, on to number 2.
On to number 2.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna figure out.
I need to take number 1 down.
We tried to be clever in how we like staged the table, but here we go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so excited. It's another white.
Yeah, so number 2 is a white. This is our buttery, oaky profile. But again, it's light on that. All of the wines are designed to just be super drinkable. So even if that's not your go-to wine, you're kind of like, oh, you see it at your friend's house and you're like, just go ahead and give me a glass. Don't open something special for me.
Okay. I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, this is,
And it has a bite right when you drink it.
I love this.
Number 2 bit my tongue.
This is my
That's really
favorite. I have like a hair or something.
I know. Sorry.
It's like caught. Okay.
Tickling your number 2.
I like this one better. I like this one better.
Okay, I like the first one.
You like the first one better?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. It's like at the end of the wine tasting, it'd be fun for you guys to share your numbers, white and red. It's like a personality profile.
Mm-hmm.
Your number 2
This
is number 1 for you, and
your number 1 is number 2 for you. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
something like that. This is my kind of Chardonnay. It's like
it is.
it's
and,
a little bit sweeter.
and it is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But at first, when you try it, it like bites a little bit, which I like.
Yeah, I
like
love it.
A little bit of that.
Also, 0 residual sugar in the number 2. So again, no hangover if you put a few more glasses than you might otherwise.
That's a very good point because no one likes to feel bad the next day.
That is just amazing.
Totally. They want to be able to and have no regrets.
You know, the thing is, when you're drinking a premium wine, regardless of what the format is, a bottle, a box, it's not, they don't add things to it. We don't add things to it. So it's really, frankly, the crappy wine that they're doing additives to change the taste profile. They're adding sugar. And those are the things, like all these non-natural things that are causing you to not feel great in the morning.
That totally makes sense. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely delicious. I don't even know what else to say. But this is my kind of Chardonnay right here.
It makes me want to spend more money on wine if I'm not going to have a hangover, right?
You know, I think we have matching wine glasses, by the way. I'm looking at what you're using, and I feel like even your wine glasses are on brand.
Wow. Okay.
Mine's starting to taste like lipstick.
All right, number 3.
All right, number 3 is our white wine that has a little bit of sweetness. That does not mean we add sugar to it. It just means it's not fully fermented, which is way too much wine speak. But ultimately, there's still some natural sugars that end up being left in the wine because we don't ferment it.
Do you always tell people to cleanse their palate in between? Naturally, when food
I mean, do I cleanse my palate when I'm at home? No. I mean, I kind of feel like it's like when I'm staring at, when I do like a cheese board and they're like, which cheese should I eat with this? And I'm like, the one you like, and then drink the wine.
Right. And after enough wine, you don't care.
Wine is like music. It's like, it's just everyone's opinion. What you like, you like. If you know.
Exactly.
I can honestly say, I feel like I'm going to like all, because I already know how much I love these reds over here, but I'm loving the Chardonnay. So here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Number 3.
You know, it's so funny because when you go, and trust me, I love going wine tasting. I love doing the whole thing. But you're standing there in Napa, and we make all our wine in Napa, but you're at a winery in Napa, and somebody's like, oh, I smell apricots. And then everybody's like, so do I. And I'm like, I didn't actually smell apricots. I just said that.
You just said that.
But I actually do now.
Yeah, right? Of course, now you do because I said it.
A little bit sweeter, which
It
I
is
love.
sweeter. Matt would love this one.
When he, like, if I go to like a girl's lunch, you know, I love to order Chardonnay.
Day drinking is always white wine for me.
Yeah, this would be my lunch Chardonnay. Okay, this is my favorite so far.
Really?
Number 3.
Number 3, love it.
I think I'm still
number 1.
But I'm really confused after 3 glasses of wine.
Are you drunk already?
Maybe.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, she's such a lightweight.
I am.
Well, if we get boxed in your house, like you'll slowly build up your tolerance.
Oh, I've always heard that. I'm just going to push through.
Keep eating cheese.
Exactly.
Keep eating cheese. What kind of cheese is in front of you?
Tillamook cheddar.
It's sharp cheddar, sharp white cheddar.
I love a sharp white cheddar.
And then we have double chocolate I don't know why I'm talking about that.
We got some chocolate just in case, but the chocolate we'll save for the red one.
Yes.
Okay.
We didn't know if our palates needed to be cleansed or not.
This is incredible.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Are
So
we
that
going
is 1, 2, and 3. You know, we should at some point, we should do a giveaway for somebody and send somebody the full set and a full tube board, like big, crazy, fun giveaway.
to
That would,
some trivia that they'll like?
A Sarah Evans trivia?
yeah.
You mean like a giveaway right now while we're on live?
I mean, we could do it right now. I'm not against it.
We should totally do a flyaway to Napa, and Sarah and I will go,
Yes.
and they'll get to hang out with us for a dinner.
And I'll come and walk them through our wines, and then we'll pair our wines with like other wines so that they can see what they might want to buy if they needed a bottle, if they had an occasion for a bottle.
Okay, I don't want to throw this one out. I'm obsessed with this one. Number 3 is my pick for the white, for sure.
Oh, clearly I like wine because I'm like, oh, number 4. We're on number 4.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are you trying to say?
Oh wait, before we move to 4, we definitely need to try the rosé, which is number 9. And I know that sounds way confusing, but number 9.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the white family, right?
Yeah, so we should drink that before we go to our reds. Number 9, I called it 9 because it's like love potion number 9. It's pink. It's blue.
I love
Okay, so while you're getting number 9 ready, I'm going to talk about Thistle Farms.
Speaking of
Let's
love,
do it.
Yeah, speaking of love. So Thistle Farms was started by Becca Hummin, who is married to my songwriter friend, Marcus Hummin. We wrote Born to Fly together, among many other songs. Marcus Hummin also wrote Cowboy Take Me Away for the Dixie Chicks and Ready to Run. Don't spill that. I'm so scared right now. And okay, so Thistle Farms is a sanctuary for female survivors of abuse, also struggling with homelessness, addiction, prostitution,
That's
etc.
gonna fall. Sorry, that's gonna fall.
it is gonna fall. I'm just gonna. I thought that I would let it teeter on the end.
It is teetering.
Well,
Sorry, Sarah. That was about to be a disaster.
abused
Okay, here we
women
go.
over
So-
here. So
So
That again.
I've been to Thistle Farms. Did you go with me?
yes.
Okay. And it is truly an amazing place. So Becca has such a heart for women that are struggling, either in, with domestic violence, prostitution, drug use. And so she has created this sanctuary where these women can come and they can get off the streets.
They can work.
They work there. They have a restaurant, a gift shop. It is just absolutely amazing. We actually sat in the circle with these women and did, sort of like, I don't know, we shared our feelings basically in the circle, and it was so amazing. And so, so part of the proceeds from this are going to be going to Thistle Farms. So everybody can, just know that you're helping these women that are very much in need of help every single time you buy your subscription to boxed wine. So all you have to do, are we going to do the code now, Craig Dunn? Yeah. Okay, so use code Sarah Evans for $20 off. Wow, my eyesight is really good. $20 off of your first membership order. So shop here, and it's
It's a bit.ly. Sarah was funny. Don't worry about that.
Okay, thank you.
It's all good.
You can use this link, or if you just enter Sarah Evans at checkout, it's the same. We know it's you, but yeah, you can go to the bit.ly link, or you can just go to drinkbox.com. Make sure you use code Sarah Evans.
Awesome. Yeah, support Thistle Farms.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're not going to be able to say it later on, so that's why they were prompting us
Yeah,
to
they
say
were
it
like,
now.
talk about Thistle Farms before
Thistle
you're drunk.
Farms. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Thistle Farms.
Thistle Farms.
Thistle
Thistle Farms. Cheers to rosé.
Cheers.
Have you tried this yet?
No, I haven't. I've poured so much more than you.
Well, oh, it's so good. It
That's
just
really
gets
good.
better and better.
This is a good breakfast wine.
Let me just join you for that rosé for sure. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, this is so
Is
good
it one
for
of your
brunch.
favorites, or are you just going to wait until the end?
I feel like the rosé is one that everybody should have in their lineup. So even if you're like, I'm in this and I'm in this, the rosé can be everybody's. So yeah, I mean,
You should keep a box of rosé in your fridge at all times.
You would be really cool if you had with like wooden box and you're like, here, have this with breakfast, your waffles or whatever.
Absolutely. This is such a brunch. Well, it's an anytime.
it's an anytime.
It's breakfast, lunch, dinner.
It is. And I feel like sometimes because I normally just drink red wine. Every now and then I'm like, I need something a little bit sweeter, a little bit, less.
Especially during the summer.
Yes.
Instead of beer. Like, this is perfect.
And I'm telling you guys, these boxes look so cute on your counter or in your fridge. I mean,
if they last long enough, they're so cute.
If they last, yeah, who knows how long this is gonna last tonight.
But if you get a membership,
they're 100% compostable, but I've got a 4-year-old daughter. And so what we do is we upcycle them, we flip them over, we pull the wine out, the empty bag out, and then we've like planted things in it. We've painted it, we've bedazzled it, we've turned it into birdhouses.
Oh my gosh.
My daughter Charlie's like, Mom, are you done with the box? I need to do arts and crafts. And I'm like, hold on 1 second. Let me pour that last glass.
That is absolutely brilliant. I love that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're going to do.
Totally.
We're going to think of all kinds of things.
I know. And I'm so woozy now.
Are
is
you
that
woozy?
Normal? Yeah.
You're such a lightweight. She really is. She gets.
I really do like this rosé though. So
I love this
number 9 is my number 2.
Okay.
Oh, number 9 is your number 2. I love that.
So far, I mean, I've got like 4 more.
Okay, number 9 is moved to my number 1.
What?
And number 3 is my number 2.
Because it has that pinkish.
Number 2 is your number 2.
Yeah, number 3 is my number 2. Number 9 is my number 1.
I just
so
want
fun.
Yeah,
I need another bite of cheese. Do you? All right. You getting drunk?
I need a cheeseburger and fries or some pizza.
It would probably be less fattening than this cheese.
Exactly.
To be honest.
DoorDash. I'm sorry.
DoorDash, where's my cheeseburger?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's
So that's the 9.
Should say before we move on to the red.
Say that again.
All wine.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be signing the boxes.
Oh, that's right. That's one of the fun parts is we have made custom wine labels, and for some of the first people to order wine to support Thistle Farms, your box will actually be signed by Sara.
Oh my gosh, you can get drunk with Sara.
So also, tell me again about like the messages that on the box.
Do you mean like what the labels all say?
Wasn't there, like you can send it to someone?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can gift box to people. And what Sara's telling you, and I don't have an example of it with me, but on the side, we can personalize the box. So for Sara's birthday, we wrote HBD love, HBD Sara love boxed.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some people in this world that don't drink, but you can still support Thistle Farms. And
like,
yeah, absolutely.
If you guys need to know my address, just hit me up later.
We'll put it in the comments.
You're not drinkers, exactly.
Yeah, put KK's address up right now.
Yeah, so you can gift it, you can personalize it. We can do lots of fun things with the boxed.
I love that.
Okay, the rosé is a great birthday gift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say.
So we've been shipping wine since so we're a fully licensed bonded winery. We make all the wine ourselves. We've been shipping wine since October 2020, and of our 15 full-time employees, only 2 are men. So the rest, all women, a big group of women shipping wine. It's really
we're both CEOs, just like you are.
Absolutely.
I just gave myself that title.
Yeah, you are. You are a CEO.
Yeah.
Is in real estate, so this would. Oh my gosh! Send this to your clients.
I need to send this to my clients.
When their housewarming gift.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
that's incredible.
I told them all to watch because they don't realize how cool I am.
Right.
They don't know my connection with Sara. Yeah. But this is a perfect.
So you order a subscription
every single time at a closing,
and then you just send a glass of wine.
Right, and then they can gift it if they don't drink.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such an easy go-to thing to do for gifting on a housewarming gift. It's like, here's a bottle of wine. So instead, like, make it better and make it something that they'll.
Here's 4 bottles of wine.
Here's 4 bottles.
A wooden house.
Yeah.
No wolf will be able to tear it down. All right. The Pretty Little Pigs thing.
Exactly.
The wine's hitting.
So we went 1, 2, 3, 9.
1, 2, 3, 9. Should we head into number 4, which is right down on the bottom level?
right here. Do you want me to stack it 3 tall and see if it falls?
I was like, oh goodness.
I know that was quite scary. Let's see. All right, so number 4. How do I do this from this angle? All right,
It's red.
There you go.
It's a red.
She's pouring me a whole glass.
This
It's
is-
hard to do from this angle.
Okay, so when you, after the first glass, you're gonna have someone else pour it for you, but that's fine. That's not really a big deal.
I mean, practice makes perfect, as they say.
Well, it's just because my long fingernails, I couldn't. Okay, ready? So.
All right, number 4 is the lightest of our reds, super easy going. This is one that I'm almost always like drinking it when I'm cooking, and then I pour a little in the pan, and then I pour a little more in my glass, and then I pour a little in the pan.
I like
it. Has so much flavor for being such a light color.
Yeah, it has a lot of flavor. I feel like it's just a classic Italian style red table wine that's not super heavy. It's not light.
Ooh, and now I want pizza.
No.
Yeah, it is a perfect pizza wine.
It is.
Dang it.
That.
Okay, I love this. So
Just
this
moved
is
to number 1.
yeah. This isn't my.
It's not your favorite yet.
Well, it's not yet, but I don't want to give it away. But I love this. But then when I tried something else, it moved up for me.
Oh right, you're not a box virgin.
I've tried it all before. But yes, so
I get it.
yeah. Well, I haven't tried the whites. Yeah, just the.
I feel
reds.
like I do need to eat a little something.
Okay, should we have a?
I've starved myself all day, so I could be on Facebook Live.
You did. I had a turkey sandwich earlier.
Do you look skinnier on Facebook Live or not? I mean, because I feel like, what's the angle that I'm supposed to have?
I think you look adorable.
You look great.
Thank
And your
you.
glasses are so cute.
Yeah.
Your sweatshirt, because they can also probably purchase merchandise, right?
I mean, we're actually launching our merch store next month. So, but you know what? If the first person that buys wine tonight, or maybe the first 5 people that buy, how about the first 5 people that buy wine tonight, I'll send them a trucker hat too, because our trucker hats.
Oh, I need a trucker hat.
They're so sweet.
I don't know if everybody can see it, but good. But
I don't have it with, it's in my.
it says what?
Oh, my T-shirt says @DrinkBoxed.
At Drinkbox. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just made the deal sweeter. You just threw in a trucker hat.
Yep, the first 5 are getting trucker hats.
Okay. There's a couple things I forgot to say about Thistle Farms. Sorry.
Keep going. Let's do it.
Keep going.
Okay, so also they train and give women jobs. So
I kind of threw that in there, but
you did? Okay.
Yeah. Because they make those awesome smelling lotions, soaps, and candles.
Right. They create and sell. So there's this huge factory.
Yeah, it's right
there
behind
also.
the cafe. You guys should go check out when you come. We'll take you to the cafe and then we'll go have wine afterward.
It's so incredible because it gives women shelter and a job and a purpose and safety and security from whatever situation they might be fleeing. So provide housing and healthcare and counseling free of charge for 2 years.
I mean, who could use
That's
counseling?
incredible. That's incredible. Okay, sorry, I just forgot to read the.
I didn't know that they were making things too. I smell a Thistle Farms times Sara times Boxed Mother's Day or holiday gift.
Yes, that everything.
Tied in.
Yes, like they can get, and essentially they get a couple of the different things that they make, and then a gift card to Boxed, and it's a cute little package, and then a portion of the proceeds go back to Thistle Farms.
That's
and moms get their wine for Mother's Day. I don't know. That's just an idea, but I feel like
I love it.
I do too.
There's something fun we can do.
I love it. We're making magic happen right here.
Right. We're helping people and giving gifts.
Yeah.
Greg, don't be mad at me.
He's over here. He said he's not mad.
Yeah.
He's just jealous that we're getting all the wine.
I really like this one.
Okay. I really like it too.
It's almost like half red, half white to me.
It is.
Feels very light.
It's very light red. I love it.
Here's what we're going to do now. It's going to get a little weird, all right? So
Because I'm
we're
sorry.
going to go and tap into number 5 first. So we had the 4, and I want to tap into 5 before we double back.
Was that because it was the furthest one away?
Yep, because I'm just trying to see how much you've consumed.
Yeah. She has
Sara Mule.
Oh, rhymes with mule.
it. Rhymes with mule.
Rhymes with Mule. You are our friend.
She is drunk. She is such a lightweight. So this has always been my favorite thing about
this
KK.
one's super red.
Is she really alcohol really hits her, and it's hilarious.
I only wish I was there to see after what happens live, you know?
I know. Watch
she
what
puts me in
happens
an
next.
Uber. It's not very romantic.
Okay, here we go. Number 5.
Number 5. Okay, this is the biggest and boldest in the lineup. And you asked me earlier, do I ever, get some air going in it or let it sit? This is the only one I would say give it 5 minutes to open up, or 5 seconds, 5 seconds to open up.
5 seconds. Okay, that's
Or another little party trick, not for this wine, but if you have a super big wine, a fun, bold cab or whatever that you're drinking that's from the bottle, you could just put it in your glass, and instead of putting it in a decanter, maybe it's not the coolest thing, but whatever, those little milk frothers that you use for your coffee, you put that in there and it's like, and it aerates it in 1 second. And then, then you can drink it real fast.
There you go.
Wow, that is so cool.
That's
I have aerators too.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, so those, so number 5, biggest and boldest in the lineup. It's a cab style wine. It's big. This is one where, I can do a couple glasses.
Number 1. I love this one's number 1.
It's good.
This is incredible.
That's incredible. It's better than
listen, y'all.
the
I'm
cheap
telling
wine that I
you.
normally get.
I'm telling you, this tastes like a very, very expensive bottle of wine at a very nice restaurant. Like, honest to goodness.
Yes.
Y'all have done an amazing job. This is delicious.
I want to come to where you make this wine.
That's definitely happening. Yeah, so we make the wine at our winery Napa, and the fun part is when we source wine from all over the world and blend against our taste profiles. And so there's a period, in fact, today I was doing a little bit of it, where we get samples from everywhere, and someone's got to taste it. That's just a fact. And then, and we're talking thousands of bottles of wine get tasted, in these tasting sprints that we do, or these blending sprints that we do. So
you probably won't use me for that.
Well, you can come in at the very end when we say final decision, this one or that one.
Yeah, because
that would be so fun.
Yeah, KK's time limit is kind of short, just because it hits you quickly.
Right, but maybe you can go pick the number 10 wine. How far do your numbers go?
we just have 8 because we don't want to. That's part of it. There's too many choices on the market, and so when
we have 8, we're missing. Maybe you can make a 6 and a 7.
You're missing 7 and 8. Those are my secret ones that I'll release later this year, and they'll be my private label when I find something I really want, but they don't fit one of my profiles.
Okay,
can we come and taste test for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can do 1 month. We can do a Sara Evans Black Label limited edition.
Limited edition. That sounds amazing.
Should we paint the box black? Okay, we're focusing on something else. I get it.
KK is the life of every party, because immediately the alcohol hits her, and so before this live is over, she might be on the table. I have seen her stand on chairs and where you let the chair fall backwards and you
That's hard to do if you're not drinking.
It is.
Don't
try it sober.
Don't try it sober.
I'm not affected by things. We always talk about this.
She's like Superman. You know how Superman has a tolerance? He can drink and never get drunk unless he has the green kryptonite.
Yeah, I'm not affected by anything. I feel like I've had a little bit of wine, but that's another mark of a great wine, though. That
yes, if I have a hangover tomorrow, though, I'm calling you, Sara.
Craig will give you my phone number. You can call the bat phone.
I want to be her best friend.
Yeah, we are.
Mainly because of your wine.
I promise to always come with a box.
Oh my God, that's
this is amazing.
Friend. Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm
what are we on?
5.
Number 5.
I'm telling you guys, number 5 is truly, if you're a red wine drinker, this is probably one of the best wines I've ever tasted. And I'm not just saying that.
Right. Do you want me to say in Spanish? For some reason, I can start speaking Spanish when I drink. Número 5 está muy, muy fantástico.
Well, hello.
I was going to say that. Yeah, that's amazing.
It's only when I drink. It leaves me when I'm sober.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So when my painter comes over.
You have to be drunk.
I'm like, okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna drink some wine.
We haven't tried any crackers
Oh yeah, maybe I need carbs.
Triscuits are
Oh, the best.
they're really, really good. My girls made a huge charcuterie board for me for my
Ooh.
birthday. And these are left over from that.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're going with the chocolate.
Well, I feel like I need to sober up because I've got 3 more wines.
I don't want to switch from this one. This one is like when we're done with this, I'm having like a full glass of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Number
I'm
5
actually
is
taking it
number
home.
1.
We needed to have a full set of glasses for you so you could just have all of them in front of you next time.
Well, I have them. I should have thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was going off of this wine tasting that I saw on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and they all like poured it and kept the same glass. I thought maybe that's the correct way, but
It's only so you don't get drunk on live camera.
and it's less dishes for me to do.
There you go.
No.
Yep.
All right, what are we doing now?
Now we're going to go to the 4-5, and the 4-5 is the newest wine baby that I've produced.
It's
And
wine.
I do with my babies. I like clutch them under my arm and just carry them around.
Okay, the 4-5. So why have you named it the 4-5?
Well, here's why. So this was actually this time last year. It's February. We had the big great freeze of Texas. My birthday was during that week. So I poured myself a glass of number 4 and I had a little sip of it. And it just wasn't like, I just needed a little bit more weight on it. So I popped a few squirts of my 5 and my 4. And I was like, wow, that tastes really good.
Oh.
So I started doing that in wine tastings and saying, hey, save a little 4 and 5 and blend them together.
Okay, so
Oh, cool.
the 4 is the first red we tried, right? Where
It's
we said
lighter.
Lighter. And so you're just saying you've mixed the 4 and the 5 together. So I told my manager that my favorite was the 4-5. So we're gonna see if it holds up because I am so in love with 5 right now.
Yeah.
But I said I'm really loving the 4-5 the most. Tonight I might change my mind. Here we go.
Okay. Cheers.
So the 4-5 is 50% 4 and 50% 5, and that's why it's called.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh.
It's
media 4 y media 5. See, I don't know why.
Guys, that's why you order the subscription.
Oh,
and you just
yeah.
keep them coming.
Oh, wow. That one's
Somewhere
really good.
It's really
I
good.
think that's the one you liked.
It is. I mean, this. Okay, I take it back. 4-5 is still my favorite.
I'm not sure if I can taste anymore, but I think it is yummy.
Do you still know where
Are you sending a pizza to our house, Sarah?
It's on. If I knew your address, it would be there already.
Don't give my address.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Comment below if you want our address.
What else do we need to say? Okay, so I am so excited to be partnering with.
I'm really friends forever.
What?
Say that again.
Siempre.
I wasn't finished talking, and then she starts talking.
Lo siento mucho.
Craig, you need to come in and drink.
Okay, where's the wine glass?
Right there. Next one over.
Craig Dunn
Next
is
one over.
actually
Okay.
like, he is not the manager. He's our best friend.
Yeah, Craig Dunn he started out as my friend, but then he became my manager.
Oh, right done.
So everybody, this is
4-5.
Craig Dunn, my manager.
Hi, guys.
You need to try 4-5.
I
You've
love-
already tried it.
I've tried all of them and I love the 4-5. It was a tough decision for me with 4-5 or 5.
Same.
I
I'm
went
struggling
back and
with
forth.
that.
4, 5 o 5.
Cinco. Mhm.
So good. So maybe we should remind everybody. So you can head to the link right there on the screen, the bit.ly link, or go to drinkbox.com and enter Sara Evans when you check out. And we will be donating a portion of the purchase to Thistle Farms, which I can still say.
We can still say it.
Congratulations.
So yeah, we are teaming up to raise money for Thistle Farms, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. This is just the start.
I could not be more excited and honored. And isn't
Yeah.
this amazing?
It's so good.
It's even better than the other night when I drank it. Honestly,
That's what she said.
it's better. Like, it's more, I don't know, maybe it's because we're pairing it with cheese and because
And-
I did it when I drank it. I just poured a glass
Right.
of wine and was watching TV, but with what are these, like, sugar coated
Candied pecans.
Candied pecans. These are
good.
Oh my god.
To the chocolate covered almonds.
Mhm.
But I feel like I just have a handful of those.
That's a great idea. Great idea.
So what are your numbers? Craig, what's your number?
I'm a 4-5.
You're a 4-5?
The rosé, the 9.
Yeah, I
Just 'cause
agree.
The
love
rosé is really, really, it's surprisingly good.
It is. It's delicious.
It's my gift wine too.
Yeah,
I
that's
just,
what you need to send your clients.
I just want to sit by the pool in summer,
With the rosé?
drinking just a box for
Yes.
myself of the 9.
Who
Yeah.
has a pool?
Absolutely.
We have a member who orders 2 boxes of rosé, one for her husband and one for her, because they both like it, that it's like, don't touch my box.
Oh.
So when you order it, how often does it come? Like how do you pay for yourself?
That's a good question.
Well, that's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. But most people order a box a month. And I like to tell people, listen, I've got a wine pie chart consumption. Boxed is part of my consumption. It's not everything that I drink. So I think, I don't want you to burn out. So order a box or 2. I mean, if you're having house guests, order a couple more. If you're having, if it's summer and at the pool, you want to keep the pool stocked, do that. But a box or 2, that's what most people do.
Every month.
Every month. And if you need an extra, you can text. We have white glove concierge service, text our concierge. They'll just get it sent out to you if you ever have a problem. Or if you need to redirect it, you're going on vacation, send it ahead to where you're going. Or if you need to pause it for a month because, I don't know, you made the decision to go dry January, which I've never made, but you might want to make. I don't know. Pause it, no penalty.
Why would you do dry January? I would just keep it coming. And that just shows even more like how
right. You can do a dry
either how addicted you are to boxed wine.
Right.
But you'll just have that much more for February, and you can just have a big party for my birthday. So it's fun. Dry January, keep it going.
And the other thing about our relationship is it's not just the first time you purchase boxed that we are making a donation to Thistle Farms, which I can still say. It's every single month that you continue to be a member. So it's not just like a one-hit wonder. It's that we are building a continuous long-term relationship with Thistle Farms together.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I mean, that's kind of the big thing for me in starting a company is what can I do? I mean, obviously, I started this company because I like to drink wine. I had 0 experience in the wine industry when I started this 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, how can I find a way to give back? And I didn't want it to just be about what I wanted to give back to, just like my wines. I wanted my wines to be something that you found you liked. So I thought Boxed gives back, and partnering with people who have causes and things that they love and want to give back to made the most sense as a way to grow our business, but also do a lot of really good things in the community.
Well, I can tell you, I literally can't believe that you knew nothing about the wine industry.
Right.
And then started this, because truly this is incredible. I have tasted, I don't want to be mean, but I've tasted some really expensive wines.
Yes. That aren't really.
That I'm just like, ugh, I can't. But this is truly delicious. I wish I could get it across to people how delicious all of them are.
Right.
I mean,
we're numbering them just like you did, but I would drink them all.
They
Clearly,
are all
I
delicious.
did.
They're delicious. But yeah, 4-5, we still enjoy it.
Yeah, I love
that you're able
So
to
good.
give back over the pandemic with something that's truly useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I tell people all the time, I don't know why wine culture in the US starts from what's the varietal, what's this? How about it starts with what do you want to taste in your mouth? And
Right.
make sure you can find that and drink that and be happy. Because, you go to Europe and you sit at a cafe, you order a carafe of the house wine or 10 carafes, whatever you need to do, and you like it, right? And then you're like, oh, tell me about this wine. Not first, let me spend 45 minutes in an utter state of panic trying to pick a bottle of wine.
Right.
When it comes to the table, you're just like, it's okay, I guess. I mean,
It's almost like you've created the perfect pair of jeans. This is all of this
Yes,
wine is perfect.
that's a great analogy.
Yeah, and it suits everyone. You don't have to be a wine connoisseur,
Yes.
but you also can be a wine connoisseur
Right.
and love this wine. And this 4-5, The 4, 5, and the 5.
The 4, 5 is. I'm looking at the comments and it's so awesome. Like I love how people are like. I feel like they've all just gotten sold on the 4, 5.
Everybody wants it right now.
Right. I can't have it.
You get $20.
Well, we will ship it out right away.
$20 off your first order. So
Look at.
wait, I was supposed to read something. I thought.
No, I think somebody just did.
And I love that we're both named Sarah.
I
Yes.
do.
And you're both CEOs. You're both women. You're
Right.
supporting women.
Only one of us can sing, but I'm not afraid to karaoke.
Come over. We'll see. I can't
But
sing either.
You might be able to sing after enough of this boxed wine.
I cannot.
I would think that I'm a 10 out of 10 after a box of wine.
KK, you can sing. Can you believe that KK was my hair and makeup and wardrobe for 20 years and then she is now like not with me? You used to be with me. Everything I did, everywhere I went.
She did. I did her hair and makeup for tonight, or just her makeup, and she goes, "Oh my god, I look like Sarah."
I
Because
did.
she's so used to the way I do it.
I'm
That's
so
it.
used to. I ran upstairs and I'm like, oh my god, the old Sarah Evans is back. Not
You
old.
want to know something that might be embarrassing? I've literally never gotten my makeup done one time in my life.
What?
You gotta come to Nashville. Have you ever been to Nashville?
I was in Nashville. I got to have dinner with Craig, and he tasted through the wines together with me. But I was saying maybe I should come to Nashville. We could do a little wine tasting. That's what we should do as a giveaway where they do a wine tasting with us. And you can
While they're drinking
You do their
wine.
makeup. Honestly, you need to come back to Nashville. Come to the house.
Yes.
KK will do your hair and makeup. We'll drink wine and we'll just party.
and I'll make a perfect cheese plate. I make ridiculous cheese boards. That will be, the whole kit and caboodle.
That is part of what we're selling.
Yeah,
It's a cheese board. I don't know how that would.
Yeah, we'll
I don't know how
ship you a
easy it would be
cheese
to
board.
There's actually so many people, mostly women on Instagram, that have these great side hustle cheese board companies. And it's so awesome because you can, just DM them and then all of a sudden appears at your front door this awesome cheese board. So there's another way to support other women who are just like
You were so right.
Or if nothing else, you could have as an extra, like along with your merch, just a cheese board, like a cutting board.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has your
Sarah Evans,
Sarah
number
Evans.
10 boxed wine.
yeah.
Yep.
Are you saving number 10 for something super special?
In my fridge at all times, I could whip together a sick cheese board because I just always feel like if someone comes over, what if they need a snack?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what we should do maybe during CMA Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Have like a fan party with boxed wines and do like
Yes.
a cool wine tasting cheese
Oh.
event during CMA
We
Fest.
totally made
Wouldn't that be
her provide
Brilliant.
wine. This is brilliant.
You're
And
coming.
you could do my makeup so that I look like I belong.
Yes. I'm going to put like these massive extensions in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Okay, yes, we are doing a fan club party.
Yes.
Featuring boxed wine. It's all coming together.
I'm busy, but I will.
You're going to be busy putting our wine in all the homes that you've sold as
Yes,
well.
that's right. That's right. And if you want to buy a home in Nashville, you know where to go. I'm sorry. I just have to shamelessly plug myself.
Do it.
I'm supporting my family, people. I'm a woman. Like, right?
Do it. She is also married to my brother, but yes, she's like, I'm supporting my family. But do. And then you can say, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting my family.
Exactly. This is all coming together perfectly.
This is exactly, and we'll do it on the code Sarah Evans so that proceeds
That's
go
right.
with Thistle Farms, which again,
You still say.
I don't know if I can say it. What is that in Spanish?
I don't know, but I just know that thistle is a hard word to say after a wine tasting.
Yes.
Thistle. So, have we tried all the wines?
we did not try number 6. Do you want to hit number 6 real quick?
Tell us about 6.
I'll tell you about 6. Last one in the lineup, number 6, is going to be a Zin style red wine. There's going to feel like there's a little bit of sweetness to it because obviously people have different palates. So number 3 and number 6 have a little bit of palatable sweetness, as they say. I feel like that word's too big for me to use in general, but that's what it is. So it's a little sweet, a little bit chocolatey-ish. I don't know. You tell me what you taste.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is amazing. Numero
That's
6.
good.
Sorry.
I mean, only just because I don't want to get drunk. There you go.
Thank you. That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Sorry.
You're wasting my wine, KK.
I'm taking home 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are
what
you?
she's saying.
Oh.
Okay, I'll
fine.
take them. I'll take a something over there.
You can take. Don't take.
Or Craig can just send me your address and I can send you a 4-5.
I love you, Sarah. You're
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Number
Cheers.
6. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's
good.
Hold
It's sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
it kind of feels like a ketchup packet, like right at
Really like tomatoey.
just all like right.
To me, it's got like a very berry forward.
It
like,
does.
like a little strawberry.
Mhm.
You know.
It's really good. It's stronger than
You know
that.
what I do with my number 6? If you cook a pork tenderloin, like, you take a pork tenderloin and you slice it into some like smaller cuts, medallions, cook them, whatever, salt and pepper, pull them out of the pan. Then I pour some spicy mustard, some garlic, and then a bunch of number 6. And then I just reduce it down into a sauce for the pork tenderloin. Shut the door. It's so good.
Please put that in the link. Your
I
recipe.
know. Maybe I'll just maybe we need to like cook together or something and we could make a little
Yes.
Fine. We'll do pairings.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
god! And I'll eat it. I'm not a cook.
I'll
you
put.
you and Craig can eat it and we'll cook it.
Okay, so I'm definitely a fan of 4-5. 4-5 is to me
That's
just
your number.
perfection. It is
6 feels
perfection.
more on the Merlot side.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So if you like Merlots, I think you'll like number 6. It's
6 is a little. It's too.
Very fruit forward.
It's too fruit forward for me personally.
But it's dry.
a lot of people will like this, and it's dry.
I don't know what it tastes like at this point.
Yeah,
It's very good though.
it is. It's all good. I mean, there's not one bad wine in this group.
I want to reduce this down and see what it does
Mm-hmm. With a pork tenderloin.
with a pork tenderloin.
So good.
Okay, what else can we say?
All right.
Oh, it stays fresh for 6 weeks. We forgot to tell that.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Once you tap in, stays fresh for 6 weeks, so you can have your half glass or full glass or over generous pour.
Not that it will last 6
and
weeks.
not,
Yeah.
not worry about it. And I think that's kind of why we did it, right? If our whole goal is to be your house wine, I need it to last so you can drink it. So you go out to dinner, that feeling when you go out to dinner and you have wine at dinner and then you get home and you're like, oh man, I just want one more glass.
Yes.
That's
And you don't
every
want to
night.
open a bottle. This is already here.
Yeah, and you're like, I opened it 4.5 weeks ago. It's still good.
It's still
Yeah.
that's really amazing.
Yep. So that's
4.5 weeks go by, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're in
just
like,
write the little date on the top or on the label or something.
I'm pretty sure most people, if you're truly meant to be a member of Boxed, they get through before the next shipment gets to them.
Right. 6
Yeah.
weeks doesn't really.
I mean, with me having that 4-5 or the 5 here, it's not gonna last 1 week.
That reminds me of like a song called 5-6,
Yeah,
and it's about like something musical, like maybe
Isn't it?
I'll write a song about this wine.
about the 4-5.
Yeah, Sarah, we're gonna have to pick some songs. So we have Spotify playlists for all of our wines. We pair our wines with books. We do fun pairings. We should pick some songs to pair with all of the wines and make sure that you're on the playlists.
I would say that
Ooh.
5-6 needs to be paired
4-5.
with. I mean, sorry.
That's a new one. We haven't made it yet.
That's coming.
I can do it. Hold on. 4-5 needs to be paired with a little bit stronger.
Yes.
Oh, amen.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And all
Like-
of it together.
Women empowerment and
Yeah.
help them get on their feet.
Pour me some more 4-5.
Okay.
Same.
Yes.
I want to revisit the 4-5.
I want to revisit the 4-5.
It sounds like we're talking about an LA highway.
I'm positive. Yeah, totally.
You know what? People ask me all the time, why did you name your wines by number? And I'm just like, listen, it's this little box is my personality.
Wait, what did you say?
I mean, people ask me, why did I name them by number? And I'm like, because it's simple, it's easy.
Yeah.
And my personality is essentially this box: less words, more action, say what you mean, use words people understand, and keep it simple.
Right.
And Sarah, I loved
That's
when
brilliant.
when we did the dinner and the tasting, you explained the number system and you know, you lock in that flavor profile and the number. And the cool thing is you always can blend it depending on, because grapes change every year.
Exactly.
Different seasons or drier, wetter, whatever. But because you've locked in that flavor profile, you can always blend year by year to keep it consistent, which I love.
Yeah.
So when you know you find something you love, you know, a lot of like high-end wines, it changes year to year. It's not the same flavor profile. And this, once you know you like it, you know what you're going to get every month.
So true.
That's exactly it, right? So we are a fully licensed bonded winery, but we don't grow our own grapes. We buy grapes and bulk juice from wineries all over the world. There's a massive bulk wine market. So if there's fires in California, as an example, and the juice isn't going to taste that great, we don't buy that. We buy from somewhere else. So we're constantly sourcing and constantly saying, hey, this could be a component of number 5 or number 4 or number 3 or number 2. And that's the one thing that's been, and that was my hypothesis, is that we could blend consistently. And we've been doing it since October 2020. And I'll tell you what, consistency month over month with our members is not the complaint we get. We get a complaint that FedEx didn't show up, or, you know, they left the package under a tree and you're like, I paid for signatures. Why did they do that? But
There's,
really,
you know, an analogy that I can make to go along with that is like, when you're a singer-songwriter like me, I still, like, I do not insist on recording only songs that I've written. Like, I will choose the best song regardless of, you know, if I wrote it or not. And I think that's so smart for you to not, maybe that's why some wines don't stay, like you're saying, they're not consistent.
Yeah.
Because they're growing their own grapes, but for you to outsource and always make sure that this tastes amazing, it's brilliant.
I mean, I'm going to guess as a singer-songwriter, you want to just make sure that the song that you choose, if you haven't written it yourself, is a story that you would authentically tell had you written it.
Yeah.
Right. And the same thing with the wines. I need it to taste like my number 5 so that when I tune in or tap in, I expect this experience and it makes me feel good. It's like a warm blanket. Just like when I listen to your music and there's a new song, I continue to listen because it feels comfortable and I feel like it's something that's a part of me, even if I've never heard those words before.
Right. Because because the music sounds consistent. This wine tastes consistently great all the time. So
Right.
100%.
I love it. And now we're drunk.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wasted a night here.
So
Forever.
I can still say Thistle Farms, but this partnership is all about women.
Yes.
And we are supporting Thistle Farms together. So you can head to drinkbox.com, enter Sara Evans when you check out, or you can use this bit.ly link bit.ly/Sara Evans 20. And we are just so excited to get to do this together. My whole team has been like buzzing since we all decided to do this. So I'm just super grateful, and I cannot thank you enough for jumping on board and being a part of our story.
Well, I feel exactly the same way. I'm so excited about this, and you created something amazing. So congratulations, and thank you for including me.
And me.
Thank you. And it sounds like, Craig, we have a whole list of things we have to do. So I'll call you in the morning.
All right.
Not
too early.
Yes.
Not too early, because I think you guys are going to be drinking a little bit more boxed.
You know, once you start, it's hard to stop.
That 4-5 is calling my name.
Yeah.
I know. So good.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Sara.
All right. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah. And thanks to everybody for tuning in. And
we're going to watch all of your comments too.
Yes.
We're reading them right now as soon as we drink more wine.
And go ahead and place your order.
Yes.
Right now.
Support women.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.